Post on camera. Energetic. Hands expressive. Two very different vibes. One camera. A low, track-bred supercar built around precision and a chunky, go-anywhere Bronco that turns trails into playgrounds. Today we're doing a design-first deep dive into the 2025 Toyota GT Supra and the 2026 Ford Bronco, yellow, exterior design, color options, and the details that make each one sing on its own stage. Let's go. Post voiceover. First up. Lines, stance, and how color changes the whole personality. The GT Supra is pure intent. Everything about it screams downforce and aerodynamic precision. Low nose, swept windshield, and a silhouette that looks like it's leaning into the next corner even when stationary. Every line and surface is engineered to slice the air cleanly. B-roll. Slow dolly of front splitter. Close-ups of LED matrix headlights. Flow lines down the hood, side vents, rear wing. Key exterior highlights. A sculpted carbon fiber front splitter and air curtain inlets that channel air around the wheels. Aggressive side skirts that visually glue the car to the road. And a large adjustable rear wing paired with an underbody diffuser. The GT Supra's shapes aren't decorative. They're functional, designed to keep the car planted and balanced at extreme speeds. Cut to paint swatch board. The GT Supra's color options favor performance palettes. Deep metallics, race-inspired mattes, and pearl finishes. Midnight blue and graphite gray give it a stealthy, sophisticated look. Race red and acid green highlight its muscular body lines and aggressive aero sculpting. These finishes are engineered to react dramatically under different light, so the same panel can shift from shadow to shimmer with a simple camera move. B-roll. Reflections on different finishes, wheel designs, carbon fiber exposed bits. Wheels and brakes are visual exclamation points. Staggered lightweight alloys, large multi-piston calipers, and tires that look purpose-built for precision. Subtle details like exposed carbon weave, functional vents, and laser-cut LED signatures complete the GT's high-tech aesthetic. The result is a car that looks like motion, even when it's standing still. Now flip the scene. The 2026 Ford Bronco in bright yellow is the complete opposite in attitude but just as intentional in design. It's bold, upright, and absolutely unapologetic about its off-road roots. The shape is almost architectural, boxy, functional, but charismatic in its simplicity. B-roll. Bronco from front, doors off, roof panels removed, rock rails, front bumper with winch, chunky tires. Every inch of the Bronco says capability. Removable roof panels, detachable doors for open-air freedom, tow hooks built right into the bumpers, and flared fenders that make room for chunky all-terrain tires. The front facet. A flat hood, circular headlights, bold, Bronco lettering, gives it instant recognition. This is a vehicle that wears its ruggedness proudly, not as an afterthought. The yellow color transforms it. On camera, that bright hue radiates energy. It's a statement piece that signals confidence and adventure. Off-road, it's practical too, easier to spot in rough terrain. Ford pairs this color with matte or satin protection packages, so the paint resists scratches and dirt. Accent colors on the grille, roof, and mirrors tie the look together. The full palette spans from earthy tones like desert sand and carbonized gray to loud shades like cyber orange and this signature yellow, each one telling a different story. B-roll. Bronco kicking up dirt, sunlight flashing across the yellow panels, close-ups of decals and badging. Wheels here are designed for durability, thick sidewalls, beadlock options, and heavy-duty rims made to survive rocks, mud, and more. Fender flares and skid plates are practical armor that double as part of its visual identity. The Bronco looks ready for anything, because it actually is. Split screen. GT Supra versus Bronco. Two very different design philosophies, both executed with total conviction. The Toyota GT Supra is about aerodynamic efficiency, the Bronco is about rugged adaptability. The GT's body curves manipulate air for downforce, the Bronco's geometry carves space for clearance and toughness. Materials tell the story too. The GT uses carbon fiber, composite panels, and fine tolerance gaps for lightweight speed. The Bronco embraces durability, powder-coated steel, textured plastics, and modular mounts that can take a beating. Even paint has intent. The GT's finishes shimmer and flex under light, the Bronco's finishes hide dirt or shout personality, depending on your choice. Details are where design comes alive. On the GT Supra, its active aero elements, air curtains, and an integrated rear diffuser that compresses airflow at high speed. Even its mirrors and handles are sculpted for minimal drag. On the Bronco, details shout durability. Exposed bolts, grab-style handles, modular bumpers, and built-in mounting points for accessories. Its design is invitation. Customize me, test me, use me. Lighting seals the contrast. The GT Supra's slim LED matrix clusters and sequential turn signals emphasize finesse and speed. The Bronco's circular or bar-style LEDs project power and approachability, instantly recognizable even in dust or darkness. For creators shooting these cars, the visuals should match their identities. The GT Supra looks best in low angles and golden hour backlight, the kind of shots where highlights ripple across its curves. Use slower dolly movements and ramped cuts to emphasize speed. For the Bronco, go handheld. Track its suspension flexing, catch dirt splashes and sunlight reflections. Midday light brings the yellow to life, while action-focused framing makes it feel alive and raw. B-roll. Examples: GT gliding through turns, Bronco splashing through puddles, sunlight reflecting off both. Both vehicles tell their story through design before a single rev. The 2025 Toyota GT Supra is an artwork of aerodynamic purpose, built to slice air, hug asphalt, and reflect power through precision. The 2026 Ford Bronco in yellow is pure freedom, an open-road explorer that celebrates its toughness and color as part of its identity. Post on camera. Smiling bottom line. The GT Supra is all about performance poetry, sculpted for speed and engineered beauty. The Bronco is adventure personified, made to get dirty and look even better after it. One thrives on racetracks, the other conquers mountain passes, but both show how color and design can tell a story. Post leaning in, which one would you park in your driveway, the sleek menace or the sunny off-road beast? Drop your pick in the comments. Smash like if you want full walk-arounds of either, and subscribe for more deep dives into design and detail.